I am here with the sweet Miss Pat at the Lyons Twin Mansions in Fort Scott. She is the 5th family to care and love for these mansions, but she's ready to pass the torch on.
I'm so glad you're here to enjoy these beautiful residences. They were built in the 1870s for bankers from New York who came out here right after the Civil War. We are the 5th family to live in our home. In 2007, our youngest son, Nate, bought the twin mansion next door. He and his family have lived there and have developed that portion of our business into a restaurant and lounge that are highly acclaimed and just recently won a state award as the top of 20 eateries in the state of Kansas. Wonderful place to eat, and he really knows how to cook. Also been fully gratified by being acknowledged by the state, by the nation, and I always say we're the darling of the Midwest Living, because Midwest Living magazine has chosen us so many times for some very prestigious awards. But most of all, they're wonderful to live in, and being able to live here and raise my family, and Nate buying that home to raise his family, and yet we have the joy of sharing it with others. We have developed the property from a very small, old-fashioned bed and breakfast to a very enriched environment with 12 guest rooms, with a spa and our very successful restaurant and lounge. Most of our guests, I would say, are repeat guests. If they come here once, they're your customer forever. You have unique guest rooms, and when you wake up in the morning, you know, you don't have to look at your calendar to know where you are. You know you're in somewhere very, very special.
Tell me about the coffee cups.
Oh, they're wonderful. We started as a tradition with the restaurant when we first opened, as our guests came back time and again, we would have a hand-thrown mug made for them and have their names put on them, and then we keep them on a shelf there at the restaurant. In many ways, yes, we came in the category of bed and breakfast, but in so many ways we're so much more than that. It's wonderful having a spa. It's wonderful having a restaurant and lounge, but you can also sleep here.
What all is included in all the properties?
First, let's start with the fact that we have 3 acres of century-old trees and gardens, a koi pond, and we have many buildings that house these beautiful 12 guest rooms. We can start with this house. This home, we have 4 guest rooms, each with king bed, private ensuite bath. We also have a 2 king bedroom suite. Next door in the twin, the top 2 floors are accommodations. There is a 2-bedroom suite that is so beautiful. And then the master bedroom in that home is also a guest accommodation. We also have a 2-story carriage house. It was built at the turn of the century on the foundation of the carriage house and has 3 guest rooms, each with private ensuite bath, as well as a large living room, dining room, and a full kitchen. Now, just out my back door is a cottage we refer to as our patio cottage, and because it is ground level, and there's a double walk-in shower, king bed, vaulted ceiling, very, very handsome. Our guest rooms, yes, we're in an old home, but they are highly contemporary. They have been professionally decluttered, as they say, and have all those amenities that our young travelers appreciate.
And you have another cottage also?
We do. Right out our front door, across the street, walk out of this front door, right into the cottage front door.
Okay.
Has off-street parking, enclosed backyard, 3 bedrooms, full kitchen, living room, dining room, a wonderful place, covered parking. It's terrific for families who are traveling or for extended stay. I can't think of a better way to spend your days and your lifestyle than being able to enjoy a lovely old home, but to also have other people around you who appreciate that. Our guests are so complimentary. They know what it takes to maintain this and are so happy to have the opportunity to participate in the 1870s. We have loved watching these properties improve, helping them grow, creating a business that makes it possible for them to sustain themselves. And it has been our joy in providing that for our community and for the region. But it's time for us to find the 6th family. we need to find that someone who's going to love this property just like we do. And we'll have a wonderful time sharing these homes with the public and with their families.